Turkey has been involved in the war next door for years, providing a lifeline and a rear base for the Syrian opposition. But the rule of Syria's President Bashar al-Assad is far from over, and instead there is a new reality that is a source of concern for Turkey. The Syrian Kurdish party, the PYD, and its military wing, the YPG, have created all but a state controlling much of the northeast along Turkey's border. And Turkey considers the group an offshoot of the PKK, which is in conflict with its security forces. The government is now proposing a roadmap to solve the Syrian crisis, and it made clear where its priorities are.
Syria's territorial integrity will have to be protected. All citizens of Syria, Arab, Kurd, Nusayri, Shia, Sunni, they will have control of the future. That means there should be a non-sectarian administration. There is no such thing to give the West to someone, the East to another, the North to the Kurds.
Iran and Turkey support opposing sides in the war, but maintaining Syria's territorial integrity, which means preventing the emergence of a separate Kurdish entity and preventing partition, is a shared interest. Both countries say they will work together, just days after Turkey and Russia, also a supporter of Assad, promised the same.
Turkey's government realizes that its Western allies are not focusing on ousting Assad and instead are focused on the fight against ISIL. It's not just that. The U.S. has ignored Turkey's demand to stop supporting the YPG.
Turkey is now reaching out to regional powers after what some called a failed policy. And they now say Iran and Russia can no longer be ignored. They insist this is not a U-turn in policy, but a realization by all stakeholders in Syria that compromises need to be made.
Iran and Russia are more closer to the idea that it is no more possible to continue with Assad. It is not sustainable because they cannot defeat the opposition. They can never defeat and they can never eliminate the opposition. The opposition cannot defeat Russia and Iran.
5 years after the start of this conflict, no side has won. Turkey continues to insist Assad cannot stay in power. What officials are less clear about is whether they would oppose any role for the Syrian president in a transitional period. But what is clear is that the government's political calculation has changed. Zena Khuder, Al Jazeera, Ankara.